taste out of their mouth from a difficult night against the Golden State Valkyries. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, sets up Boston, and she's got Indiana.
What a pass. And Wallace
Connects.
beautiful. Watch this. Drives.
Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Who buries a three?
Lebish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Break there to help. Nice pass back.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith.
And at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
Caitlin Clark is the kind of player who turns every possession into a moment. The instant the ball is in her hands, the defense tightens, the crowd reacts, and the pace of the game shifts. She doesn't need long to make an impact. Her presence alone changes how the floor is spaced and how opponents are forced to defend.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But
some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets.
Clark, pull up three, at one.
Talking about with Kingsley Samuelson at the 4.
Clark, bounce pass, it's Smith again. Ray works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back.
Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at her all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects!
And that jumper looked like she's got her legs and her ankles just fine.
Girl cut by Kelsey Mitchell from 15 and 11.
Lieutenant Stewart are double-figure scores for the Liberty. Clark feeding Samuelson out of that double team.
What makes her shooting even more dangerous is how she creates space. Clark's ball handling is tight and controlled, built on sharp footwork and excellent timing. She uses hesitation dribbles, changes of pace, and subtle shifts in direction to keep defenders off balance. She doesn't rely on speed alone. She relies on reading the defense.
Brianna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four.
Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo drill.
That was what
made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark.
Lebish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
One wrong step from a defender, and she's already in rhythm. Caitlin Clark's basketball IQ shows up in every part of her game. She understands spacing, tempo, and momentum at an elite level. She knows when to push the pace and when to slow things down. In close games, she doesn't rush decisions or force shots.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark.
Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard, she will launch and knock down a 3. Clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot fall.
Trapping horns.
Oh, launches and connects on a 3. All is trying to clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot fall.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight.
Clark was most recently named Rookie of the Month in the WNBA. The confidence personified by the young.
That calm decision-making under pressure is what separates great players from elite ones. Off the ball, Clark remains a constant threat. She relocates quickly, finds open windows on the floor, and stays ready to shoot at all times.
Andy Burke has missed a 3 in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
I think she said, I'm 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Can I come in? Stephanie White looked up and said, I'll get you in.
Here's Mitchell. What a feed from Al.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three.
Who have a 9-point third quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has one.
By the Dream, getting back in transition defense, because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone and another triple goal.
Look, and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark Rain.
Made the last two games for JC, but she has been hot tonight. Doctors uses the
Defenders can't relax or help off her because even a second of lost focus can lead to points. Her movement creates space not just for herself, but for her entire team. Caitlin Clark's highlights aren't just about long-range shots or flashy passes.
All right. They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark! They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark!
Clark feeds Boston. Shot clock down to 4. Boston on the drive. Boston fades and hits.
For Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for
Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo. Drill.
Has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good.
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith.
Finlay with a huge block. An absolute wall at the rim. Leads to that.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
They tell the story of a player who controls the game with confidence and intelligence. She doesn't just score points, she defines the flow of the game. If you enjoyed these Caitlin Clark highlights and commentary,
Especially adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it.
made the last two games for JC, but she has been hot tonight. Doctors uses the back.
Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three. Clark looking to shake, gives it up. Lob it in, Howard, good position.
Has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good.
I think she said, I'm 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Can I come in? Stephanie White looked up and said, I'll get you in. Here's Mitchell. What a feed from Al.
Clark trying to shake free, get some space, did not take the 3, drives. Smith gets loose and lays it in.
8 players on the floor who have played in an all-star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm, a deep pull. Got it!
make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We'll keep bringing you elite performances, unforgettable moments, and the players changing the game. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.